Mi gente feliz, bienvenidos a mi canal otra vez. After Thanksgiving celebrations, vámonos pues. I'm back. I'm about to go brush my teeth. Teeth. So basically, it's amazing where sometimes you plan things. So this year I wanted to potentially do a show. And also get back into my natural weight, which is kind of like smaller a little bit, and have not had the opportunity to share much about what did happen after my first prep, which was about this time, it's 5 years ago, and the things that transpired and what took place. And it's just a nice process for me to just let go of self, I guess, or let go of things that I would plan in my mind about how something's supposed to go. I know I can accomplish a certain goal, but then sometimes it's just like you're too much in your head, or you're too much into like, oh my god, this didn't go well, so then you dwell on it. Or it was more just for me to kind of like, relationship with food is a big one for a lot of people. And it's just realizing what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And I just tell myself, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go. Instead of isolating myself from the people I love, because it was just really like a moment where I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go. If I'm prepping. But I'm not necessarily, in my mind I'm prepping, but the end goal is to reach. You guys know, how it is. Reach a certain goal. But I'm just like, sometimes like, maybe I'm not gonna prep. We'll see how things go down the line. Maybe I'm just kind of like working on different things right now. So that's what's like kind of like, it's kind of interesting right now, where it's just like, okay, wow, what are your triggers? Just make sure you don't bring food home. While you're there, enjoy it, because it's like, you don't necessarily need a refeed right now, but you're having it, so then just use that as fuel. Don't necessarily punish yourself or punish your body like by hurting it. Like, let's do 3 hours of cardio, let's just see how it goes, but just also take the time to understand why you do certain things, or why why you even want to prep, why you even want to do a show or stuff like that. So just to make sure my mind is in the right place. So that's, doing the things for the right reasons, which I always am a very, really am an advocate of doing something for the right reasons and not just doing them. So yeah, so basically it, like, I might not do a show, but I mean, like, I'm still gonna prep. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff this week and just move on, go on from there. If I'm not doing the show in like a certain amount of weeks, I might do it later on. I might just push it and just allow myself to have, okay, maybe like not a cheat meal, but those days where I kind of allows those refeeds, but within the plan, right? So I'm just really happy to be at this place right now mentally. I'm just like, you know what? You're kind of like learning how to come up with a formula that works for you at this time. Because 3 months ago, I could go and like, okay, I'm just gonna be having veggies, nothing else, or not even like, really dependent. And then, okay, fine, I'll make me a Tupperware and then I'll freeze it for the time that I can. But right now, it's just not that time for me right now, and I have to be honest with myself. And real with myself. Be like, girl, don't bring that food back home because you'll just end up eating all of it the same day. And then you'd be like, bleh. So, I wanted to have a heart-to-heart with some of the people that will watch this video. And I hope this helps you, because I know sometimes we're stuck in our heads, or it's like, I was able to do this like 3 months ago, 5 years ago, but sometimes it's just like 5 years ago you're somewhere else. Like right now you're doing something else. It's totally like not who you were 5 years ago. And also, like, for a long time, I was just like, well, this is what happened during prep. Like, you can do it. I'm not doing another show. But sometimes I've been thinking about it. I want to do another show. And then sometimes it's just like, you know what? I'm going to prep as if I'm doing a show without doing a show. Maybe do a photo shoot and just this and that. But sometimes you just have to lock yourself in that mentality. And it's funny because a few hours ago, I'm like locked in, you know, I'm getting into. But, you know, during that process too, which I think is beautiful, is that you learn to just let go and let God. Because I'm not a robot. At the end of the day, if I have like more food, it's not gonna kill me. And the fact that sometimes you want to deprive yourself from being around people. I know that sometimes, like, okay, you know, being on the prep, like, you know, for athletes that are doing bodybuilding, it's like a very kind of like, I guess it's, you can call it selfish, whatnot, but you just have to be like really locked in. You're gonna miss out on a lot of things socially, because sometimes you cannot go to these events because you'll be triggered, or because people are not gonna understand why you're not eating. I understand all of that. I didn't go to these events when I was prepping, that's the thing. But I'm in a different place in my life right now where it's just like, okay, if I choose to prep, I need to know what's good for me right now. Do I need to be around my people right now? As for me, like, today was such a great experience for me to be around people that I love. Because just that time in my life where it's just like, am I really gonna deprive myself from going? Sure, I need to chill, I need to rest, but I love my people, like my girls, like my family. You know, it was a great opportunity for me to go and share and enjoy everybody's presence. So I don't regret it. I don't regret any single bite that food I've had. I didn't bring any. Well, somebody gave me a cake, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to give it to my mom. But I did not bring it like deliberately. Usually I'd be like, let me make something, and she's just like, this for lunch. They're like going away, so they're like, okay, well, here. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna freeze it or give it to somebody. But I did not deliberately bring that to home, if that makes sense. Anyway, so even if I did, it's just like things like that. For me, I know that if I bring things, that's when it like. So I'm gonna have to figure out that cake, give it to my brother, give it to my mama, give it to somebody, because your girl already had cake today. And your girl needs to get back on her egg white lifestyle and protein lifestyle, and just, you know, just take care of herself mentally and physically, and reach her goal, and just enjoy life and be close company. People that, you know, that are my people. So anyways, thank you for coming to my show. Coming to my page, Nancita Kapi. Subscribe, comment, like, share, and see you next time. I love you. Los amo. Todos. Besos pues. Mañana. Buenas. I'm gonna do the BCA drink and cardio. Let's go. Obviously, I'm getting ready. MRAP. Always. a great cardio session. Abdominales. Break it time. Oof. It's 12:06. Cleaning done. Everything cardio abs done. Now it's time to have breakfast and relax. And also to follow up on yesterday's diary after Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, so I'm just trying to work on my. It's amazing because this is like a diary to myself, and for those that it's gonna help, working on my relationship with food, back into that, and just like enjoying myself. And the good part is that the girls that are in my life, the community that God has given me, is that I can just bring my stuff too. And there are a few people like that I have in my life where it's like, well, if I'm not gonna eat, I can also bring my meals. If I'm gonna be there for 3-5 hours, I'm gonna bring my own meals, and there's no judging, there's no asking questions, because people know how I am. And yes, actually, to think about it, like when I was prepping, my sister had her traditional wedding, which I went to, and it was like, well, I attended for presents, and I did not eat. And that was like that was about like a month and a half before my show, or close to 2 months. So that's like, it's still doable, but you know, sometimes you just have to think about what's best for you. What do you want? Like, what are you working on? I'm shredding back into health. This is the title of my thing, shredding back into health, and doing it like a healthy way where, thank God, like my environment is really healthy right now, because that is very important. Your environment, if it's toxic, even if you're able to sustain that lifestyle, if you're able to go through life, sometimes reversing your diet, or things are just gonna up in the surface, like come up on the surface after a while, after a time, and then you can start binging, you can start like, you know, losing weight, you can like start losing sleep, a lot of things, like you know, so just take care of yourself, and do what's best for you. I'm your girl, Nancita Kapi. Besitos. Thanks for watching. Mañana. Is this like 2 days later? Anyways, I'm gonna add that extra right before that. You guys probably have already seen that. A few days later. So basically right now, I'm gonna go and fix my face. This part of my face. And this part, we're gonna fix these. And maybe more. Let's go. Yeah, doing the nails, so we kind of like removed everything. We had to go from scratch. I had old like nails, so we did a refill, and yeah, it felt so good. A little slow-mo for you. The process continues, and then eyelashes.
Espera, que yo quiero que ellas aprendan.
¿Qué vamos a hacer? ¿Negritas?
Yo aprendí después de 10 años.
Sí, vamos a hacer negras.
Pero toca quitárselas todas, ¿ah?
Sí.
Sí. Toca hacer unas...
Also a brand new set, obviously, because that's the last time I also did the... Anyway, so it went together. Brand new set nails, brand new set lashes, and we decided to go with black and a bit longer. That's it.
Sí.
¿Qué piensas?
Porque todas están... Míratelas. ¿Ustedes las miran ahí? ¿Se las alcanza a ver ahí?
Sí, puedo ver.
Míratelas aquí mejor.
Okay. El resultado final, final result. And here, I went to my next shopping adventura. Guess where? Guess where? From the stairs. Can you guess where I am going? I got my carrito. My cart is empty. I am going to the 3rd floor now. Se nota o qué? Yes, you've guessed it. I am in IKEA. And I'm looking at 2 different cosas. Here's my carrito. The French and English doesn't make sense to me. 8. Is it this one? So I'm at the cash. I'm so hungry. It's unreal. 2.8. $2.8. IKEA. Oh my goodness, everybody's here. This is my favorite Costco, I think. Or so I tell myself. So we got mushrooms, as you can see. What else? Fresas, strawberries. I don't know why I get it. I have, well, anyways, fresas. I just love me some fresas, I guess. We got a spray for cooking. Alright, more stuff. Egg whites. Ya tú sabes. So I did not take any chicken this time because I have some still cooked. Oh, didn't take any Diet Coke. No drinks whatsoever because I just finished buying that Fanta drink. So the bill is about $159 and a few cents. But I knew that I'll probably get chicken. I'll get chicken in a week and a half, so there you go. I didn't want to get any I didn't want to get any like right now because it didn't make any sense. I still have like 2. Oh, I have like, yeah, I still have enough for this week. I have to unfreeze it. No, that's unfrozen. So basically next week I think I still have food. So yeah. Costco 159, IKEA 208. So vámonos. Gracias por estar aquí. Next vlog, I'm going to talk a bit more about, I guess, the stuff I got from IKEA and the update. Besos. Ciao.